The Nykaa IPO opens today, a good time for us to take a look at the company and its business. Nykaa was founded by Falguni Nayar in 2012. It sells beauty and personal care products, including high-end makeup and skincare labels. The business model takes inspiration from Sephora, a French multi-brand retailer that houses multiple makeup brands under one roof. In fact, founder and CEO Falguni Nayar had said she decided to create Nykaa after seeing a Sephora store abroad. Nykaa has tie-ups with a bunch of international brands, many of them exclusive contracts, giving it an edge over competition. While valuations may appear to be expensive on a price over earnings basis, in fact, recent reports pegging it at over 7 billion, it's one of the few profitable retailers, online retailers in the country. 62 crores was the number it declared for FY21 compared to a net loss of 16 crores in FY20. Most brokerages, while citing concerns over the valuation figure, have given a subscribe rating to the issue. The brand sells its own products and the products of partner brands, which is the primary source of revenue. Nykaa is one of the few e-commerce brands to follow an inventory-based business model. They purchase products directly from manufacturers and store in their own warehouses, which are in New Delhi, Mumbai and Bengaluru. So how does the company sell? Broadly split into three avenues: online, on-trend stores and Lux stores. The bulk of their sales are through their website, and as of August 31st, the firm's mobile application was downloaded 55.8 million times. And in the last 5 months, 88.2% of its gross sales came through online channels. Let's talk about target audience. At present, a majority of Nykaa's customer base includes women in the age range of 18 to 35. They target them with heavy-duty social media and influencer marketing. Not just that, they also have their own pages in promoting their products. They have Nykaa TV, for instance, among some of the other things that they use to actually promote their products and help customers choose and buy on their site. And in a recent interaction at the India Today conclave, Sanjay Nair got candid about discussions on the Nykaa IPO around the family table. He said weekends are best to discuss strategic and M&A issues. Listen in to know more.
Falguni, of course, has a very exciting IPO coming up. It's one of the most anticipated of the year, the kind of valuations we're looking at, but also the story that she's built. She's, one of the very few female founders who's reached this kind of scale. It's a very inspiring story.
I think, look, full marks to her. I don't think I get any marks for any of this. I can just keep saying I'm the man behind the success, but I think she's built a very sensible business model. She's done it in a very capital efficient way. But there's a lot of runway ahead. And I think, I think it's just a lot of good execution that she's hung in there and done it. I think going forward, we'll see what happens. And we're not going to discuss much about it because we're in the IPO period.
So we won't talk about the future. Let me ask about the past. Were there doubts in the beginning? I remember when Nykaa first started, and the fact that they went capital intensive, right, was a big question mark. They were completely opposite to what some of the other players in the industry were attempting to do.
Yeah, obviously, along the way, we're not like funded by some big investors. We did our self-funding. So obviously there was a lot of cynicism. But I think Falguni was very, very convinced that she wants to do it. I think she's got the right model. And look, omni-channel was a bet that they made early on. And frankly, that's the way to go. Because this is a very different market. This is not a pure e-commerce market as yet. Adoption rates are increasing, but still physical retail is huge, whether it's B2B or your own retail. So I think that was a bit of cynicism on that, but I think now I don't think there's any cynicism right now. I think she's doing a great job.
And what is it like in a family where you're, all sort of at the forefront of the kind of investment climate that we're seeing here in India? The kind of equation and the kind of the dinner table conversation?
No, we don't talk much at dinner table, to be very honest about this. Because with the whole family, both the children in the business, so they're discussing Nykaa all the time. So I don't think we discuss too much. I think we do talk on the weekends in some detail, especially on strategic issues, M&A issues, key decisions on investments. But otherwise, frankly, they pretty much run it. I don't.